For so many people in the Pacific Islands, climate change is more than just a talking point or something to worry about in the future. It's happening right now. The sea level is rising, and it's affecting those who can't afford to do anything about it.
It's really affecting all of the family over here, like especially when they want to go to work. So mostly in the early morning when high tide, we have to carry our shoes in our hand and then go to work. The children difficult to go to school during the high tide.
Every year the people in these Fijian villages see the water creeping further inland. And every year the government promises to move them to new land, but nothing happens. Just 15 minutes from downtown Suva and the five-star hotel where the leaders are meeting is a different world altogether. One where some of Fiji's most vulnerable are dealing with the reality of climate change on a daily basis. Pacific leaders say they want to develop a plan to get more international support and funding to counter the effects of global warming.
We've contributed very little to the problem, so we feel that that it's important for those that are responsible that they do provide that support through loss and damage.
But instead, the main talking point was who wasn't coming to the first in-person meeting in 3 years. KIRIBATI'S withdrew in protest against the result of last year's contentious election for the position of Secretary-General of the Pacific Islands Forum. An opposition leader is reportedly blaming pressure from China. In May, China's Foreign Minister Wang was in the region signing security and economic deals with Pacific nations. But Beijing has denied putting any pressure on KIRIBATI'S.
There is no factual basis for this related report. Over the years, China and the Pacific Islands Forum have enjoyed good cooperative relations. What I want to stress is that China has never interfered in the internal affairs of the Pacific Island countries.
The struggle for influence is likely to remain at or near the top of the agenda throughout this forum. But away from the meetings, there's little or no interest in the big names who have come to town. Fijians are dealing with the reality of a world changing around them and what it might look like for generations to come. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Suva.